I'm going to read the very beginning. I'm actually going to skip a little journal entry from my young adult novel, Dregs. I was going to read a little bit from Slipping, but I sold it, so it's kind of cool. Wow, it's dark. Yeah. Vincent Schmidt hated his older brother more than lima beans rolled in spinach and sprinkled with cow manure. Even without the manure, he'd hate Colin. Ah, poor Benny, you're such a girl. When I was in 7th grade, Colin cocked his head, grinning. The blonde hair, dimples, and bright blue eyes lured the girls, but to Benson, it meant nothing but trouble, and being his mirror image just made it worse. Yeah, I know. You were stud quarterback, hotshot point guard, and Mr. All-America, and I'm not. God, I get so sick of hearing that crap. Benson fought the tears, lying on the floor with Colin straddling him, a serious case of Indian torture pending. It's the way every afternoon worked after Colin's football practice during the hour before it's hard for me to say, during the hour before their mom got home from the firm. The season determined Colin's aggression. The sophomore phenom tackled and tortured during football, hammered him off furniture, picks throughout basketball, and hurled hostile projectiles during baseball. So we're trying to get more light. Truth hurts, weenie breath. Colin rolled up his sleeves and flexed his bulging biceps, giving Benson just the opportunity he needed to squirm out from under his brother. Even if Colin was 3 years older, Benson wasn't the jock he pretended to be at school. Maybe it made him a poser, but he'd rather hang out in the shadows than be compared to Colin in the spotlight. He ducked the pillow before he pummeled him, and raced up the stairs toward his bedroom. He slammed and locked the door, and pinned himself against it. I hope you throw 20 interceptions Friday night, Benson screamed, then wished he hadn't. Egging Colin on was not the smartest thing to do. I hate you, Benson wanted to scream, but why bother? Without a weapon, oh, thank you so much. It's small. Without a weapon, he was no match for his brother. Colin outweighed him, outmuscled him, out everything to him. Benson could never measure up, so he'd stopped trying. Other than soccer, he had no unique skills of his own. It all tied back to something his mother, father, or brother did first, and better. So he ditched sports on principle, even soccer. His best friend Ryan possessed a more callous disregard for put-downs and had lots more practice at it, given his runt stature. And so could Benson at school, but Colin brought out the evil in him. His chest hurt from the Indian torture, and he was so frustrated he wanted to cry. There wouldn't be any point in tattling. It never helped in the past. Besides, how would that fit into dinner conversation? Yep, scouts are going to be watching Colin go for the single-season rushing record Friday night, and by the way, he beat me up again today. Yeah, right. He dropped onto his bed, resigned to his menial existence as Colin's shadow. Grabbing the phone, he hit speed dial 1. Ryan would have insight, would give him a boost, and perhaps have ideas on how they could off Colin once and for all. Murder wasn't out of the question, was it? What's up, Benny? I got lots of homework, sorry, but I'm down to 95% in algebra. Ryan sighed. Ooh, gonna blow that straight A honor roll. What's up with that? Benson let out a half-hearted laugh. I swear, Ryan, when I get his size, I'm gonna plow him every chance I get. Benson sat up so he could see his reflection in the mirror, flexing and inspecting his tiny ball of a bicep. By the time you're his size, Ben, he'll be playing for the Packers. Ryan snickered, then started babbling about the math assignment. Benson couldn't deal with homework now. He was still pissed. His stud brother had the whole school and town, and especially their parents, completely snowed. They would eat dog poop out of the palm of his hand if he told them it was chocolate pudding. That riled Benson more than the daily taunts and the beatings. I'll vent about him in my journal. You get yours done yet? Yeah, I'm going to run out of things to say pretty quick. I'm not the writer you are. More money in math and science, you know. Geek, Benson challenged. Loser, Ryan countered. It was a game that could go on for several minutes until the slurs got too vulgar or one of them ran out. Well, I gotta go. Mom's cooking dinner and I'm thinking I might help her. Benson sat up and stared at his reflection in the mirror again. He finger-combed his hair while studying a new crop of zits. He'd tackle those after dinner. She must be cooking something good, huh? Yeah, fried chicken. And you're going to set the table while you eat a drumstick before Colin gets them all. Ryan chuckled, and it amazed Benson how well his best friend knew him. Exactly. See you tomorrow, and don't forget to bring your science homework. I might need to look at it. Benson intended to give it an attempt, but why bother when Ryan's was as good as the answer key? No problem, ma'am, but you owe me, as always. Who had time for science when he had murders to plot?
See in the beginning, I'm like, I was winging it. I need to warm it up. Somebody else needs to go first.